It is said that the outline of Conques forms the shape of a cockle shell, an idea full of symbolism for this village in lush green surroundings. Recognized as one of the most beautiful villages in France, it is also a major staging post on the St. James's Way pilgrimage route to Santiago de Compostela. The Pilgrim's Bridge and Abbey Church of St. Faith richly deserve their recognition by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. I am struck by the proportions of the Abbey Church. This monument, the subject of a great deal of academic study, is a prime example of Romanesque architecture. Its Last Judgment tympanum, decorated with 124 figures, all remarkably preserved, is a masterpiece of 12th century sculpture. In the treasure room, I discover France's richest collection of medieval gold and silver work, a marvel which has survived intact to this day, and the crowning glory of which is the majesty of St. Faith, covered in gold and precious stones, which dates from the Carolingian period. Every October, the statue is paraded through the village in a long procession. Conques and its Abbey Church are also a showcase of contemporary art, with the stained glass windows created for it by Pierre Soulages, a local artist famous all over the world. In Conques, the underlying schist has been used everywhere to build the ancient houses, which are beautifully preserved. They also boast many features of red or grey sandstone, yellow limestone and even granite, which reflect the geological diversity of the area commanded by the village. I now leave Conques to explore the surrounding area. A few kilometers to the north is the Lot Valley, with its stunning villages clinging to the hillside, such as La Vincelle, or standing on the riverside, like Montarnal. Fishing and water sports, particularly canoeing, are popular activities here. To the south, along the Dourdou Valley, the contrasting and colorful landscape is best appreciated on foot along the many paths, often flanked by dry stone walls. The sandstone of the Rougier de Marcillac and the limestone of the Causse-Comtal bring color to the countryside dotted with character villages, from Panat to Salle-la-Sauce, famous for its waterfall, dolmens and Romanesque chapels. The Route des Vins takes me on a tour of the wineries through 200 hectares of terraced hillsides, clad in row after row of vines in the Marcillac AOP wine area. I learned that it was the monks of Conques who introduced the Mansois grape here, the ancient variety which gave the local reds and roses their honest, generous character. Every Whitsun, the Fête de la Saint-Bourreau in Marcillac celebrates the appearance of the new buds on the vines. To accompany this fine wine, sitting on the terrace of a little restaurant, I try the gastronomic specialities of the Rouergue, delicious products with unfamiliar names like fassou and estoffinade and Quebecois goat's cheese. The traditional markets are full of local produce, given a new twist by Michelin-starred chefs. Like the many talented artisans and artists who have chosen this region for their home, and the famous musicians who perform every summer at the Conques Music Festival, I discover that Conques has found a special place in my heart.